Hello, welcome back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 3, Episode 3. Now, last time we had probably one of the slowest and most dullest filler episodes in the entire show so far. Let's hope today we get some actual good plot development to what the overall grand big villain arc is going to be for this season on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I am hoping we get something as amazing as Season 2. I am struggling at this moment in time to see how we can top Season 2. Absolutely flawless season, and I can't wait to see what the season holds. Let's take a stab into this episode, shall we?
As seniors, we can go off campus now for lunch. It's no longer cutting. It's legal. Heck, it's expected. A senior moment. One that has to be savored, you know? Oh! No, I can't.
You can.
But no, what if they change the rule without telling? What if they're lying in wait to arrest me and throw me in detention and mar my unblemished record?
Great.
Maybe we shouldn't be too coupley around Buffy.
Oh, you mean because of how the only guy that ever liked her had to be put down like a dog?
Can she cram complex issues into a nutshell or what? All right, uncouple. Uncouple. Buffy.
That's some good friends there. That really is. I had a friend group that literally got pushed apart because two friends in that group became a couple and they couldn't decouple whatsoever, and it just made everyone else just stop hanging out with them altogether.
But I think you're ready now. Or to do that thing with your mouth that boys like. Oh, I didn't mean the bad thing with that little half smile thing.
Hi, Buffy.
Hi. I think that went very well. Don't you think that went very well?
He didn't try to slit our throats or anything. It's progress.
Look, I'm not trying to snare Scott Hope. I just want to get my life back, you know, do normal stuff.
Well,
Oh, you want a date? I saw that half smile, you little slut.
Ominous music. What big bad are we gonna get?
Welcome to Happy Burger. May I take your order, please?
Diet soda.
That'll be 89 cents at the window, sir.
Sunnydale. Town's got quaint. Then the people, you just gotta stand up and salute that death rate. DC look like Mayberry.
That's supposed to be like a worse state or something.
We're here for one thing.
Kill the Slayer.
Have a nice night, sir.
Right back at you.
The Slayer. I'm going to rip her spine from her body, and I'm going to eat her heart and suck the marrow from her bone.
Blimey.
No, I'm hungry.
So we got a demon and a vampire team up. His feet still hanging out the window. Oh, poor Buffy.
I had to.
I loved you.
Oh, God, Angel.
Go to hell!
Bloody hell.
I did.
God, you poor thing. I thought you had the PTSD bad from season 1. The end of season 2's really messed you up.
Morning, sunshine. Ready to face the beast.
Here are the terms of your re-entry, Missy. That you pass a makeup test of every class you skipped out on last year. One glowing letter of recommendation from any member of our faculty who is not an English librarian. And you complete an interview with our school psychologist. You must conclude that your violent tendencies are under control.
I spoke with the school board, and according to them,
I'm required to educate every juvenile who is not in jail where she belongs. Welcome back.
I'm really back in school because the school board overruled you.
wow. I think what my daughter's trying to say is, nah, 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 nah.
Giles, say what he wanted. Do you think he's mad?
no, I don't think so. Have you ever noticed, though, when he is mad, he makes that weird cluck cluck sound with his tongue?
Hi, Giles. Oh, hi. Been there long?
Buffy, good timing. Of course, it's wonderful to have you back. It goes without saying.
Okay, Kathleen, huh? What are you doing? Making him some demon pizza?
And we need to make sure that he remains dormant, working on a binding spell.
Oh, a spell? Can I help?
Possibly with the research.
Who's more sensitive than me?
And difficult spell. Involved. So I need to get a few details about your experience of defeating Cathla and Angel. At the time, at about 6:17, about half an hour after Xander rescued me.
More like 10 minutes.
Vortex already open.
Barely.
And Angel.
Big fight. Angel got the pointy end of the sword. Kathla sucked him into hell instead of the world. That's about the it. Oh, no. I have to go take an English makeup exam. They give you credit just for speaking it, right?
You know, a smidge of this mixed with a virgin saliva does something I know nothing about.
What have you been conjuring?
Nothing. Well, you know, I tried the spell to cure Angel, and I guess that was a bust. But since
It
then,
wasn't. It
you know,
worked.
small stuff. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. If I were, I would be making a strange clucking sound with my tongue. If I were, I would be making a strange clucking sound with my tongue.
Don't let me interrupt.
Are you? Is she all glowy?
Passed my English makeup exam. Hanging with my friends.
Hi, Scott. What are you doing here?
You told me if I came after 8, I could run into Buffy.
Hey, Scott.
Don't you love this song?
Yeah, actually I do.
Well, would you like to...
Dance?
Oh, Willow, you didn't.
Thank you for asking.
It's too soon.
If you change your mind, you can mosey on over, and then if not, then you don't mosey.
Rosie?
No.
Come on, Buffy.
I just don't think I'm ready.
Ow, Slut-a-rama and her disco day. What was the last thing that guy danced to? Casey and the Sunshine Band?
I don't
One of them
think
a
that guy
vampire?
thrives on sunshine.
Hi.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sorry. My bad.
no. It's mine.
awkward.
It's mine. I have.
Oh, Willow, you need to stop pushing. She's not ready. She's still dealing with the loss of Angel.
Where'd she go?
Making out.
Hey, that's not what making out sounds like.
Stop struggling. This won't hurt.
Okay, I got it. You're Buffy, right? I'm Faith.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say there's a new Slayer in town.
Can I borrow that?
Hopefully we get team up action this time properly.
Couldn't have done it without you. And all of a sudden I hear the screaming from outside, so I go tearing out, stark nude. There's these 3 vamps feasting on half the Baptist in South Boston, and the preacher comes up and he's hugging me like there's no tomorrow.
Wow, they should film that story and show it every Christmas.
Isn't it crazy how slaying just always makes you hungry and horny?
Sometimes I crave a non-fat yogurt afterwards.
I get it. But the 2 Slayer thing, there was one, and then Buffy died for like 2 minutes, so then Kendra was called, and then when she died...
My watcher went after some retreat thing in England, and so I skipped out. I figured this was my chance to meet the infamous Buff and compare notes. So, V, did you really use a rocket launcher one time?
Yeah, actually, it's a...
So what was the story about that alligator? You said something.
That's a bit rude, Sander.
She's got me wrestling with him, okay? The thing must have been, you know...
Was this, also naked?
Well, the alligator was.
Xander, find a new thing.
So, what about you? What was your toughest kill?
Not physically, but mentally.
Well, you know, they're all difficult, I guess.
Now, you both kill vamps, and who could blame you? But I'm wondering about your position on werewolves.
Hey, as long as you don't go scratching at me or humping my leg, we're 5 by 5, you know? The vamps, though, they gotta
leg.
get their asses to DEFCON 1. Because you and I are gonna have fun, you know? Watcherless and fancy-free.
Watcherless?
Didn't yours go to England, too?
There's a Watchers retreat every year in the Cotswolds. Lovely.
Oh, Cotswolds are good. That's quite a nice little village. I've been there.
It's a great honour to be invited. Also, I'm told.
You didn't get invited.
Boring. Way too stuffy for a guy like you.
Faith, this is Giles.
If I'd have known they came that young and cute, I would have requested a transfer.
Raise your hand if you...
Leaving aside for a moment my youth and beauty, I'd say it was
Aha! There's big evil brewing.
I'm loving
The big
Faith's
evil
character.
and evil.
Latish, though. I promised Mom I'd be home for dinner.
Hint, hint.
To which you're also invited, of course.
Dying to meet the fam. I'm in.
Great, then we can patrol. Also together.
Hey, don't you have that health science makeup?
Actually, I could use a little coaching.
You know, you can hang out with us while she's testing.
Ooh.
Yes, and bring your stories.
you girls seem to have a lot of zest. I've been having a little problem with the binding spell for a Cathla. Lacking the...
Is this going to be like a jealousy thing? Because everyone seems to be loving the new girl.
Gothela, Angel, me.
Sword.
Giles, look, I've got makeup tests to pass. Next time I kill Angel, I'll video it.
I wonder if Giles knows, like...
And this is the spot where Angel tried to kill Willow.
Oh, and over there in the lounge is where Spike and his gang nearly massacred us all on parent-teacher night.
Oh, I hope we see Spike and Drusilla again this season.
So, what's up with B? I mean, she seems wound, kind of tight. Find the fun a little?
Oh, and then the alligator story.
Oh, Xander, shut up.
What is it with you and Slayers? Maybe I should dress up as one and put a stake to your throat.
Oh, please, God, don't let that be sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm Faith.
I'm Scott. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're looking at what?
Hey, maybe Faith and Scott could hit it off. I mean, if you're done with them.
Definitely 100% said no for all time. And
Well, to be fair, Buffy, you're still struggling with Angel.
You really do need to find the fun, B. Buffy. He's a cutie. Has he seen anybody?
Mr. Trick.
Oh, you get the hankering for the blood of a 15-year-old Filipina, and I'm on the net, and she...
What? The blood of a Slayer?
Is he a vampire?
Rumor has it that this town already has a slayer, but
How come his hands are all like, poofy?
I don't care if there are 100 slayers. I'll kill them all. I'm going to pay for what she did to me.
So is that,
on every hole.
Faith? She's
As soon as the sun goes.
spent too long trying to figure out her name. Faith did that, I'm guessing.
Food's here, boys.
So you're a Slayer too. Do you like it?
God, I love it.
Buffy never talks that way. Why do you love it?
I only know one thing. That I'm gonna win and they're gonna lose. I like that feeling.
Well, sure. It's that dead feeling you get when they win and you lose.
I like this girl, Buffy.
I'm not looking to go halfsies on it.
But there's some things I'd be happy to see you share, like the slaying.
So come on, think, Buffy.
I guess.
Exactly.
Couldn't she take over for you?
Mom, the only way you get a new Slayer is when the old Slayer dies.
Oops.
That means you. When did you die? You never told me to die.
No, it was just for a few minutes.
Oh, I hate this. I know you didn't choose this. I know it chose you. I don't want you to die.
Bit late, she already did.
Like you said, I've got help now. I've got all the help I can stand.
Didn't we do this street already?
Funny thing about vamps, they'll hit a street even after you've been there.
You've been doing this the longest.
I have.
Maybe a little too long.
What's that supposed to mean? You got a problem?
I'm 5 by 5 here, but you live an entirely large. Actually wondering about your problem. Something in your bottle needs uncorking. What is it, the angel thing?
What do you know about Angel?
Just what your friends tell me. Big loss, you had a deal and move on, but you're not.
How about from now on, we don't hear from you on Angel or anything else in my life?
What are you getting so strung out for, B?
Why are your lips still moving, F?
Did I just hear a threat? Think you can take me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit aggressive.
My dead mother hits harder than that!
Fate, take him over here!
She's got a rage issue.
You'll die.
So she's got an anger problem. Come on, Buffy, it's just two vampires. What about the other one?
What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
Living large on that vampire.
Gee, if doing violence to vampires upsets you, I think you're in the wrong line of work.
Job is to slay demons, not beat them to a bloody pulp while their friends corner me.
I thought you could handle yourself.
You should have been able to handle yourself, to be fair, Buffy. You never would have acted like that if it was like Xander or one of the others.
Yeah, girl's not playing with a full deck, Giles.
She's just a plucky fighter who got a little carried away.
She doesn't need a life, she has mine.
I think you're being a little...
No, I'm being a lot. I know that. She nearly got us both killed. The girl needs help.
I'll see if I can reach her watcher at the roof tree. 8 hours ahead now. Means they're probably sitting down to a nightcap.
The Cotswold is quite a nice day.
Vampires have attacked you.
Happy dressers. And the one that nearly bit me mentioned something about kissing toast.
You mean Kakistos?
Maybe it was taquitos.
Kakistos.
The toast, how did you get that from?
Is that bad?
Kakistos.
Kakistos is Greek. It means the worst of the worst. Vampire so old that his hands and feet are cloven.
What's that what it's called? So is he older than a master
This guy
then?
shows up 2 days ago, right? Right around the same time my bestest new little sister makes the scene. Giles, there are two things that I don't believe in. Coincidence and leprechauns. I was right about the leprechauns, right?
As far as I know.
Good.
Hi. Think of this as my last-ditch effort. I realize that one more is going to qualify as stalking. Conversation. Maybe over a cup of coffee. Or maybe at the Buster Keaton Festival playing on State Street all this weekend.
You know, I don't think I've given a fair chance to Buster Keaton. I like what I've seen of him so far.
Keaton is key. Oh, I got you a little present. A guy in the retro shop said that it represents friendship. You like?
Oh.
I can't. I can't do this.
Okay. I get the message.
Are you all right?
Giles, hi. Yeah. Did you reach the retreat?
Her watcher's dead.
So she did encounter that hoofy vampire with the hoofs.
That's every day.
Yeah, I know. I'll get it to you by tomorrow, I swear.
It's not like I own the place.
But I bet you will someday.
Not if I listen to broads like you. Roommates are extra.
I'm just visiting.
So, what brings you to the poor side of town?
Cloven guy. Goes by the name Kakistos. He's here. We're not happy to see old friends, are we? What'd he do to you?
It's what I did to him.
I can help.
You can mind your own business. Can handle this.
You're a real badass when it comes to packing.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. I'll take care of this, all right?
Like you took care of your watcher? Killed her, didn't he?
You don't have a word for what he did to her. What now?
Faith,
That's where the head start comes in handy.
Faith.
Ew, at least you got Buffy there. Don't you have to be invited in? Or does that not work with hotels?
We're
okay.
Well, that's lucky.
What happened?
How did he not see them? He was right behind him.
There, when he killed my watcher. Saw what he did to her. What he was gonna do to me. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't. And I ran.
First rule of slang. Don't die. You did the right thing, okay? You didn't die. Now you do the math. One of him, two of us.
Nice, Buffy.
This is his place.
He drove us here.
Don't die!
Come on, don't freeze. That's it. Come on, Faith. Come on, Buffy, you two, hurry up and get to the... That's it, go and stab him while he's not looking. You could have just stabbed him in the back.
Don't do something the master could get killed. Well, a person with him.
Is he wearing body armor?
It's the modern vampire. You see the big picture.
I guess you need a bigger steak, Slayer.
You hungry?
Hungry, horny slayers.
Faith is to stay here indefinitely and to look after you both until a new watcher is assigned.
Oh my god, we're getting 2 slayers this
Came
season.
through in the end.
I really hoped we had that with Kendra last season, but obviously she disappeared for like
Find her.
all of it, basically. Oh, this is what I wanted last season.
Angel was cured.
I'm sorry?
When I killed him, Angel was cured. Your spell worked at the last minute, Will. I was about to take him out, and something went through him, and he was Angel again. He didn't remember anything that he'd done, but it was too late, and I had to. So I told him that I loved him. I don't know if that helps with your spell or not, Giles.
Yes, I believe it will.
I'm sorry.
Just to know
I've
that
been
why you're
holding on to it
struggling.
for so long. It felt good to get it out.
Giles, but I can really help with this binding spell.
There is no spell.
You're crafting little watcher. I suppose that's one way to get it out.
Scott, there was someone a while ago. The ring sort of confused me, but I liked what you said about friendship. I liked it a lot. If you would still like to go to the film festival, pretty much love to go with you.
I don't know, Buffy. I'm really gonna have to think about this. Okay, you know what? I thought about it, and I'm in. When do you want to go?
I have one thing that I have to do tonight, and then I'm good.
What are the odds? What Angel is it though? I think it's good Angel. Well, that was a lot better of an episode compared to the last one. The last one was such a slow burner. I don't think they could have done enough for that episode, even if they wanted to, after how slow the last one was. But on the bright side, this one was a 2.5. Wow, we get 2 Slayers now, and hopefully, from what was said at the end of the episode from Giles, with Faith having to stay there indefinitely, means we get Faith for the rest of the season, which was what I hoped we would get with Kendra from when she was introduced. So fingers crossed that actually happens in this season. Faith's character, loving her character. She's clearly got stuff she's struggling with, so she's not a perfect new figure. She's got flaws. Faith, at the start of the episode, I absolutely loved her vibe. Later it was revealed, obviously, she's struggling with the fact that her watcher was gone, which explains why she had anger issues and was completely wailing on the vampire earlier. Buffy, oh, my heart still bleeds out for Buffy. She doesn't get a break. She's still clearly struggling with Angel a lot, and this new guy, Scott, comes onto the scene. And you can see the confliction within her of wanting to move on, but still just not ready to let go. And God, what are the odds of her letting go and Angel coming back from wherever he was, Hal, or whatever it was. So what is it, like about half a year between seasons? So probably... He hasn't been gone that long, thankfully. He's really lucky, considering he was supposed to get sucked into like a hell dimension for only disappearing for like half a year. And so I'm really curious to see what happens next with Angel, because Buffy just let him go, and now he's back. So I'm really curious to see that angle. Xander still getting on my nerves. Obviously, he's in a really beautifully growing relationship with Cordelia, and now he's also drooling over this new girl. Someone please just put that boy down. And Giles, fair play to you. You could see something was up with Buffy, and you devised a perfect way of getting her to get the shit out of her system by coming up with this whole binding spell for Cuthbert. Beautiful idea, Giles. Great idea, and it worked, and you've really helped Buffy out. Vampire? I can't remember his name. He had hoofs hands. At first I did think he was a demon, because, I mean, the hoofs. So does that mean this vampire is older than the Master? Because I thought the Master was the oldest, like the original vampire or whatever. That's the only major question I have for you guys. Is like, why has this guy got hooves and the Master didn't? Is this guy older than the Master? Or I don't know. I'll let you guys answer that question for me in the comments. Anyway, compared to how I felt at the end of the last episode to this episode, I am now excited for the next episode and can't wait to dive into it with you guys. Until then, I'll see you then. Bye.